Yo, YouTube. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but I put most of my life up on YouTube. So why should this be any different? I've been having a headache for around 2 weeks, and it comes and goes in waves, and it gets really bad and then it gets fine. Right now, it's one of the really bad ones. That noise upstairs that's going on upstairs is really hitting my head. But I haven't got any other symptoms, and I don't want to go to hospital or the doctors because I don't have it. I don't think I do have it, but I don't want to catch it if I don't have it, because you could go in there perfectly fine and then come back and have it. Because the most dangerous places to be is a hospital right now, because of how long I've had this headache, and it's been moving around my head quite a bit. It goes here, 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 here. I first thought, because I was staying here in this area, that it was a tumour, but it keeps going around my head now. Sometimes paracetamol heals it, but it hasn't kicked in yet, so I've only just taken it. People could say stress related. I can see why, but I think I started getting it when I wasn't stressed at all, because I was at my mum's. I think. But I was stressed actually when I was at my mum's, because of last minute changes that I had to cope with at my mum's. But since being back, I've had no stress whatsoever, because I'm so stressless here. The only stress I'm under is because of my ex winding me up and pissing me off. So yeah, that's why I'm so stressed today, is because I hate him. But it really hurts. I've tried contacting 111 online, and they say I have to see my doctor in the next couple of days. I really don't want to, because last time I heard about someone having this type of problem, they had to go to hospital, and they stayed in hospital for around a month to 2 months, I think. I'm completely honest, I can't deal with that. And I don't think there's any beds for me, because all the beds are taken up with the virus right now, because everyone is so busy dealing with the virus. I don't think there's going to be many dealing with non-virus cases, because I don't think that's what this is, until the virus is over. I just want to give you an update on how I'm feeling. My support should be here soon, because it's 1:03 on Saturday, and I'm going to go for a walk. I'll see what Lisa says. That's what I've got today, Lisa. The lovely Lisa. not myself. I don't want to go to my doctors because I might go to the doctors feeling fine apart from this headache, and then come home and get it because I went to the doctors. Because that's the thing. You go in the doctors thinking you're ill with something completely different than the virus, and then you come back and you actually have the virus because you went to hospital about something completely different. Ironic, isn't it? I started this wanting to talk about diaries because my friend Jess did a video about bullet journaling. I tried that because I've got a bullet journal in my suitcase, basically my memory suitcase, and the reason it's still there and I'm not getting it out is because, with me anyway, if you start putting things in that's not words, or like if I stick this inside, the pages get thicker and they'll fall out. So the pages you wrote on fall out, so you can't keep track of what you wrote because they keep falling out because you added stuff to it. That's just, it might have been the book I was using, but that's why I don't like doing bullet journaling. I would rather just get my Debra out. That's what I always call my diaries. And I've got around 10, I think now, full up diaries. This is one that's full. This is the one I had around the time I was, this started in the 2nd of the 7th, 19, and it ended the 3rd of November, 19. So I don't know my maths, but that's what this is. And I don't mind if I skip a day or a couple of days or a month or something with this. The only reason I'm staying up to it right now is because of the lockdown. Because I have went through where I forgot for a couple of days, and I actually went to the diary, who's called Debra, and said, I'm sorry for ignoring you. Even though I didn't. She doesn't need apologies because she's just a diary. Remember this? This is something I need to write out again. It's my dream man list, but it's been upgraded since this list because in here I think is my updated list. It's like I said, that's what it's called, draft. I've got an updated list somewhere in here. Let's see if I can find it. I think I was so this must have been after Kieran then. I think I might have wrote down that. No, I think this is definitely after Kieran. I am not, okay. I am still, we have to stay the night. Okay. I have just done a vid for, okay, I'm still seeing Kieran at this point. Still seeing Kieran. About a dream I was having. I think I'm still seeing Kieran. Oh, this is when I broke the bed. Not what you think anyway. It's because I'm awake. My gay pride, I've still seen Kieran then. Still seeing Kieran. Still got his landline number. Still seeing Kieran. Oh, this is the diary entry of when we broke up. We broke up, this must have been a couple of days after we broke up. Because this is the diary entry I wrote. And quote, "Hi Deborah, sorry that I have not talked to you in such a long time, but I lost you, so I started a new one, which I will go back to once you are full. I also didn't want to write down what has happened, because when I will believe that what has happened is true, me and Sexy are no more. He broke up with me. I did try to make it work, but in the end it was too much work. The reason I am not crying right now is because of multiple reasons. 1, I saw it coming. 2, I am in a bus, so I am embarrassed if I did. 3, I am happy at the min because I am going to see the ducks and we are having a meal out at lunch. That's it. I need all my strength tomorrow as I am seeing him for the first time in 2 weeks. He is meant to give me my pillow tomorrow, but if he doesn't eat, he never did. He is not getting his stuff from me. I am being a bit mean, but I want my pillow back. He wants me to out to lunch with him and Martin, but I don't know. I will see how tomorrow goes. I think since he is more rich than me, he should pay for me if he wants me to go so badly. That's it, I will say that. I will only go if he pays since he has hurt me. We didn't go out actually. So much. I don't remember swearing at him, but he has sworn at me. He is also making me a single mum, as in he wants nothing to do with them. Stevie and Sally, sorry. I have to save to get our son. That's 3 weeks of 20 quid. I have to save where I know he has the money. His support or letting him have whatever he wants. I sometimes wish mine were like that, but then I live alone and I need money for holidays and food. He doesn't have to worry about that. What with him still living with his mum, the child? He needs to grow up and live away from his mum. And I moved out at 19 and I am doing okay. He is defo turning into a mummy's boy. I would tell you how the breakup happened, but I don't like saying it over and over again. Just watch the TikTok. But on good news, Laura Shelley, the puppet, is now alive. Something Sally Sarah, the reborn is not born until Sat, which would be our anniversary, but will be her birthday instead. I do miss him. I also missing Adam, my first heartbreak. I think tomorrow will be harder on him than me as I am older and I have been through this before. I don't think he has. I am thinking about waiting a week to start saving and going out for lunch in town on Sat. I know he won't be there because he is busy. I could go Friday, but she is not meant to be born until Sat. I will see how I feel. I am near my stop, so I will stop now and chat later. I love you, Deborah. Thanks for everything. End quote. Even then I knew he was a mama's boy. So I'm going to call this Headache and Diaries. Headache and Debra. I will tell you the next diary entry, but I don't know how bad I get. You know what? I'll do the next entry as well. But that's it. That's where it ends. Because this is the day I saw him. Hi, Debra. I have had a very emotional day today. I saw Kieran for the first time in 2 weeks since the split, and it began with when I got there and he arrived. I didn't know how to act, neither did he. So I did the adult thing and said hello first. Then we chatted. He said because of vids that I did, he didn't think I was going to talk to him, but what was I got thinking? Was I miss you, and this is all I can get, well, then I will. So after chatting, more members arrive. Then we go across, well, it's down, along, then up, but really is across. During the first bit, before break, my feelings changed quite a bit. The first game we did after introducing ourselves was act out what we were good at, and I chose puppetry, but Kieran chose singing. Singing? Really? I have heard him sing, and no, he can't sing that well. I knew I can't sing, but I can sing better than him. So when we had to act it out in front of people, I didn't look, but did clap with everyone else. Then we did more games and went for break, where I spent some time with him, then most of the time with other people. Then we went back across, played more games, and started work on our next play. It's going to be about fueling costs, no help after leaving college, the environment, and planting more trees and flowers. After talking about that, we went for lunch. I discovered I had some extra money, so I bought my lunch at Eat for Less. Then I went back to eat it, then we talked more about the play. We wrote 2 bits of script, watched a Twist Index vid to do with voting since the something I wanted to focus on was funding stopping. Then we talked some more, then left Kieran, got the metro like he usually does. I went to Poundland, then got the bus home. But while I was in the bus, minding my own business, talking to my fans by being live on TikTok with Laura Shelley, my daughter, who is also a puppet. This very rude boy, he is no man, he is a boy, starts having a go because I am talking to my doll. First it started with him saying, "Are you talking to your doll?" And I said yes, and his response was, "When I get off this bus soon, I am going to get drunk." I said, "Okay, it's up to you." Then he calls me weird and strange to talk to a doll, so I try and ignore him and continue with my live to my fans. But he starts getting louder. Other people can hear him, but do nothing. I even say to my fans while he was doing this mean that I do have autism, and he still calls me weird. I also hear him say, "I am glad I am getting off the bus soon." I'm thinking, good, come to think about it. I think this was a hate crime because he was picking on me for my disability. I was happy when he finally got off the bus, but once everyone had calmed down, I cried because I had already had an emotional day. He just made it 100% worse. So now as I am talking to you, I am filled with mixed feelings. I've gotta go.